Sports, alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams. I'm Ed Cohen, and Jay, I know this takes you back.
Ed, there's no better feeling this time of year than hearing sneakers squeak on the court and seeing guys get a good lather while they're getting ready for battle.
It's that pregame feeling, and now it's the opening tip. To Kyle Kuzma. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Nothing going here on that drive. To Leonard. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
LBJ with it. Goes reversed. To lay it in.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To James. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Leonard to Beverly. Has a chance. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. To James. Screen coming. The drive right to the basket. And a chance coming up at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Oops, he missed the first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Leonard to Paul George. 4-3, his first effort off the mark. Across the timeline comes James, up by 3. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. James, the pass taken away by the Clippers. To George. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Beverly. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Lakers ball. It's LeBron. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Davis. And it's George there for the rebound. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Kyle Kuzma knocks it down.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Paul George to Beverly. Curling inside. Hat-trick Beverly. Missed his first. That one goes.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Los Angeles, they have it. James to Davis. Throws it down.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. To Leonard. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. you actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
LeBron with it up top. It's 12-10. Driving right to the basket. And the Clippers have the rebound. To Williams. Won't go down. Dudley against Paul George. To Caldwell Pope. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
A lot of contact, no whistle.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Strong finisher, Paul George.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
LeBron James. He's looking for that touch. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Beverly into the front court. It's 14-12. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Leonard rises for the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from long range. No good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Anthony Davis pins it. Well, you can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
LeBron into the front court. Down just a couple. To Danny Green. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Beverly. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% at the line. Able to convert on both free throws. Leonard. No good. That's great defense. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma. LeBron, tough matchup against George. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Davis. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Leonard. Fires the 3. Great defense, forcing the miss. To James. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Leonard. Won't go. James into the front court. Leads 3. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
It's George for 2. Paul George. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Shot won't. Slams it home on the putback.
You see, to a lot of people, it's an oxymoron when you hear the word superstar and the phrase doing all the little things, but that's what the great ones do.
And finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Lakers at the controls right now. James to Davis. Beyond the arc for 3. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Shot from the lane won't go. George. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Davis. Navigating through traffic. LeBron James against Paul George. Paul George sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
George, good for 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Across the timeline comes James. Under a minute to go before halftime. Davis. That's off the side of the rim, no good. DeMarcus Cousins. 3 for 3 in this first half. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
George, well defended. Kawhi Leonard, huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Paul George, fires the 3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Los Angeles Clippers.
LBJ. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Leonard buries it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
James and the rebound taken in by George. For 3, it was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Leonard. That won't go. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Kawhi Leonard. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LeBron with it up top. His guys down 3. Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Leonard. They have to keep him in their grasp.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
To Leonard. 4-3. Buries the trifecta. James. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Had a chance, but it's no good. Leonard cleans the offensive glass. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Anthony Davis with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
James. A shot no good there for Kuzma.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Leonard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
LeBron into the front court. They're down 3. Going to launch beyond the arc. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Leonard for the hunch. shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
No good and no foul. LeBron into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Gets it in the right corner. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Leonard to Beverly. Lets it fly from long range. Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open three.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Strong finish for Paul George. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Clippers have the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and they watch that halftime lead slip away. Now they find themselves down on the scoreboard.
And so many times I see teams with the lead play a lot more loose. They start trying things that are uncharacteristic of how they play. This team right now needs to go back to the way they played in the first half. Continue to execute with that kind of mindset and that mentality.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
To Leonard. That's no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
And the slam.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Leonard. From long range. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Kyle Kuzma. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To George. From the painted area. Won't go down. LBJ has it. To Kyle Kuzma. Beverly into the front court. Up by 3. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
James into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
The assist from number 2.
Los Angeles has the basketball.